Got a little single tube modulator going up here for sale. Pretty nice. I think this is one, I've sold one of these before. I think it's called a Lark. Similar to like a JB12, something like that. Single 8417 tube. I do have a couple of spare 8417s over here that I may end up selling. I've also got a 2-tube 8417 amp that I need to put up for sale. This is just a single. You can see down in it there. It's really clean, really nice amp. Somebody added a fan to it. It's got the wire sticking out the back, but we don't have the fan hooked up, so obviously the fan's not going to be running. Little single tuner back there on the back. You can use that to drop your dead key down, what have you. Also, you can get a little bit more output out of it. I just have it tuned right now for just peak output, peak power. We'll see how it does and get this thing listed up on the website for sale. This one will be on roostercb.com under used and specials. It even has a sideband delay in it. Hello. Which actually does work. So you can actually hear the sideband delay working a little bit on it there. So if you have something like some old tube type sideband radio that you actually want to talk on sideband, you could run it with this guy. Or a new radio, for that matter. They can take a new radio. I wouldn't recommend putting about over 35 PEP into it. These are really designed for your Brownings, Trams, Cobra 2000s, stuff like that, your vintage radios. But it's a cool amp. Standby works on it, you know, if you want to put it on standby. So indicator light works. Check, audio, check, audio, 1, 2, audio. So pretty cool little guy here, pretty cool little amp. 500 watt slug. We're going to be looking at the middle scale. This is average power first. We're going to be putting about 10 watts average in it. Hello, audio. About 50 to 60 average out. Hello, audio. And again, if we want to drop that dead key down, the way a lot of people do it, they just take this little tuner back here in the back and just barely touching it will make your dead key fall out. Which I'll probably demonstrate towards the end of the video here after we check our output levels. This is going to be PEP, audio 1, 2, 3, audio 1, 2, 3, about 165, 175 PEP out of this guy. So single 8417, I think that's what a JB, was it JB200 used a single 8417, JB150 maybe the 200 had two of them. But one of those JB modulators, I think it was a 150 or 200, uses a single 8417 like this guy does. Really, really rugged tube, really tough. Audio check, 1, 2, 3. Those 8417s can take a beating. So what I'm going to do now, if I can multitask here, try to turn this screw while I'm keyed up and just show you how fast the dead key will drop off. Look at that. Audio still swings 50 bird. And we can adjust it back up. Audio. So you can use it kind of like a just like an amplifier, or you can use it as a modulator. What I mean by a modulator is you can make it dead key very little more or close to the same as what you dead key into it by adjusting that little tuner back there. It's probably a little input tune. It's probably how it's working. So that's it, everybody. Single 8417 modulator, just barely warm on top, and we stayed on it for a while. Again, if you're going to get long-winded on it, probably recommend hooking that fan up and letting it blow across that tube. But if you're just intermittently using it, you know, especially something with a Browning, Tram, something of that nature, you probably don't even need the fan. But it's a nice amp. It will be up for sale. Questions, comments, let me know. Shoot me a text, 423-299-3535. Catch you guys out there. Rooster in Tennessee, roostercb.com. See you, bye.